Welcome, dear one, to this guided meditation for harvest. I'm Rachel, and I will be leading you on this journey to connect with the energy of harvest. This harvest is the first of three, the grain harvest. So this video, this audio, this meditation holds the energy and the magic of Lammas. Like I said, it's the first of three harvests. So we have Lammas, which is the grain harvest. We have the fruit harvest that comes with Autumn Equinox, and then the mushroom and nut harvest with Samhain. And so I invite you to relax, to surrender, to receive through this guided meditation and journey. Please find yourself in a place where you are comfortable, where you won't be disturbed, and where you can fully relax and enjoy this moment for you, with you, fully and completely. When you are ready, I invite you to close your eyes. Begin to turn your focus inward, coming into the inner realms. You may want to bring your focus to your breathing. The moment just noticing the in-breath and the out-breath, where it begins and where it ends. The feel of that breath, perhaps the sounds, the temperature. And let your breath just carry you as if you were a dandelion seed floating in the air. Gentle, soft, fully surrendered, held. Now begin to lengthen your breath slightly, bringing your focus into extending that breath without forcing your body, just opening to receiving more, breathing in and breathing out, making that breath longer in a way that is comfortable for you. And as you deepen and lengthen your breath, you feel your body relaxing more. The ground, the bed, or the seat beneath you. Feel the point where you connect. Feel the places where you are held. And surrender into those places. With each breath, feel your body unraveling, untightening. The tension rolling off your shoulders. Perhaps your jaw relaxing, your toes uncurling. Your fingers stretching and then releasing. And now let your breath go. Just let it be. As you bring your focus instead to your mind's eye. And in your mind's eye you see a shaft of light. This glowing light that illuminates a pathway in front of you. This light coming from the sun, lighting up a clear path for you to follow. You walk now along this path. You see this path becoming one that is made of perhaps mud and stone, or grass and flowers. You find yourself continuing along this path out in a meadow. The sun is beating down upon you, warming your skin. Passing through this meadow, you walk over a threshold, perhaps through a gate or past a hedge that takes you into a large wheat field. This field is full of grains that are bursting, abundant, healthy, tall. And your clear path continues, going right through into the middle of this wheat field. The path either side is lined by wildflowers, maybe poppy or cornflower, chamomile, that are gently scattered along the edge of the grains, bringing pops of colour. You follow the path until it comes to an opening, a clearing. There is a circle here in this grain field, a circle that has been cleared, a sanctuary, a sacred space. And you feel the heightened energy here in this space, the magic in the air. Walk around and through this sacred space. And just really taking in this field around you and the abundance of crops. They represent all of your moments, your thoughts and your intentions from this season. All of the celebrations, the achievements, the wins, the smiles, the moments of insight, communion. They represent your thoughts, your actions. See the abundance of every moment, every minute, stretching far beyond your eyes can see. All this that you have created, planted. You choose to go over now to a certain area, and you're going to reap some of the crop. You're going to reap some that just feels right to connect with and to harvest now. And so you reap and then you collect in your hands and take the plants, the grains, over to the center of the circle. And and sit with them in the center of the circle. And you're going to weave, create something from your harvest. Using your hands, you're going to weave these grains into a shape. Or perhaps you're going to make something on the ground, turning the grains into a particular shape. If you have the stems, and you can weave. It may be a circlet, a belt, or a heart shape. Or maybe you make something more elaborate, like a basket or an animal or plant shape. Spend some time now weaving this shape. See it coming forth. This shape is the result of this cycle, of this season. Something that symbolizes your intentions and celebrations for this year. Perhaps you planted these seeds back in Imbolc, or even in the winter. And now you see the results. This thing that you weave or create is going to represent that which now you are bringing forth. That which you are birthing from all of that time, all of that intention, actions, words. It's going to be a symbol. Symbolic of the journey and of the destination. Of the learning and the wisdom. As you do this, the sun that was beating overhead begins to set. And rising at the other side, up comes the harvest moon. A bright and full moon. Reminding you of the cycles and the seasons. This portal between sun and moon, harvest to harvest, is part of that bigger and greater cycle, stretching to the past and to the future, that already created and that not created yet, and even beyond that, lifetimes, centuries. You finish your creation and you hold it in your hands in front of you. And the moonlight shines down upon it, lighting it up. And as it does so, words begin to glow upon this item. 2 to 3 words are glowing like magical writing. These are 3 words of affirmation, of celebration, of invocation perhaps for you to take forward. They represent that which you are harvesting and that which you are taking forward into the next stages, the next cycle, the next season. Allow them to become clear. 1, 2, or 3 words appear to you. Read them, repeat them several times to strengthen and solidify them. This is your message from your inner and higher self, your guides and your guardians. and from your harvest itself. Perhaps the spirit of the business you have developed, perhaps the spirit of the home or the garden you have grown, perhaps the guardian spirit of the relationships you have nourished. Receive that message now. The sacred word, a gift to you. And hold it close to yourself. It has special meaning for you that only you know and understand. Perhaps it is clear now, or perhaps there'll be further revelation. Perhaps this is a word that will guide you on a pathway forward. Or perhaps it is something that is going to seal something that already is. Affirm. Reveal. To place your harvest abundance somewhere safe upon your body, so you may carry it through the Lammas portal to the next harvest. Keep it safe so you know where it is. You may return to it if you need to. And now it is done, you will leave this sacred space. If there's anything that you wish to say or do before you leave, then please do so now. Perhaps thanks, deep breaths. Maybe you'll leave an offering, or maybe a promise, an intention. Taking a deep breath. And then when you are ready, you're going to turn and leave the circle, walking back down along the path, through the grain, the path lined by wildflowers. Returning back down the path, crossing again over that threshold. Maybe that gate or that hedge that you came through at the beginning that takes you back into the meadow. And weaving your path back through the meadow. The sun rises again and you feel that glowing light illuminating your path, that shaft of light giving you that warm glow. It brightens and brightens until all you see is that light. And that light illuminates the path back to your body, back to this moment in time. And feel yourself arriving fully back in your body, becoming aware again of the places where you are touching the seat or the ground or the bed beneath you, feeling those points of contact, becoming aware of the edges and the shape of you. Perhaps hearing the noises around you, becoming aware of the walls or the features that are around you. Taking a few deep breaths where you lengthen and deepen your breath, breathing in fully, completely, And breathing out with a sigh. Maybe wriggling your toes and your fingers when you feel ready, circling your head or rocking your hips, a way to bring yourself fully back to your body and bring comfort to your body. When you are ready, you may stretch, open your eyes, but know that you can remain in this space for as long as you need. Perhaps you want to stay silent and still for a while to process and reflect. When you are ready, fully return, and you may want to journal and write down straight away anything that you saw or received so that you remember. Perhaps your words or your object. What did it look like? What did it feel like? You may journal and keep it to yourself, but you may also wish to pop it in the comments down below. I would love to hear about your experience and what you saw. If you have any questions or curiosities, anything that you would like me to help you with, support you with, or you would like further elaboration or support with revelation and insight, then please do just comment below. And if you're looking for deeper and further connection with these harvest themes, this harvest energy and magic, then I'll pop down below in the description some further videos for you to listen to and enjoy that will engage you with the harvest goddesses. From Demeter to Ceres to Ops. Learn more about them and find out how you can create ritual and ceremony and moments of reflection and creation with them. And so I hope this has supported you, has offered you insight and relaxation. And I look forward to connecting with you further, perhaps in the next harvest meditation, or perhaps in the Facebook group, or through my books, or through our Facebook pages, Instagram, or here on YouTube. Many, many blessings for a joy-filled and nourishing harvest. Much love and many blessings.